Om Shanti. Good morning. Baba uplifts high. He will make us go ahead of him, and therefore he will be the highest on high. In today's Murli, Baba says, it is said the two souls cannot be alike. we make others equal to us and we uplift them. God comes and makes us human beings into deities, and therefore what we need to learn for that? In today's Murli, Baba says you children should have 7-day course, should explain about the soul, about the Supreme Soul, the difference between the Supreme Soul and Sri Krishna. And when we know about the Alpha, we recognize them, we move forward and explain. The more we know about the Alpha, we will be able to understand other things. Baba has explained about the drama, about the karma philosophy, and especially in detail Baba has explained about the Trimurti, as how God teaches us. Today Baba is touching each and every topic. In one Murli today Baba is explaining as how you have to give this 7-day course. 4 November 2025. Sweet children, you are now being made into true deities by the true Father. Therefore, there will be no need to have the company of the truth. Baba has added, God teaches, and on the basis of the true knowledge, we get one blessing, and it is very elevated, and that blessing is, in the golden and silver ages, there will be no vicious actions, and this is God's blessing. And with the contrast, how we get curse from Ravan, Baba says your children know it. Question: why is it that deities cannot perform any sinful actions in the golden age? Answer: because they were blessed by the true Father. Sinful actions begin to be performed when you are cursed by Ravan. In the golden and silver ages, you are in salvation. There is no mention of degradation at that time. There are many terms used, but Baba says in the golden age, some terms are not used. There are no vices, and therefore no sinful actions are performed. Everyone in the copper and iron ages is in degradation, and they therefore continue to perform sinful actions. This is something that has to be understood. Om Shanti. The Father sits here and explains to you, sweetest spiritual children, He is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Teacher, and also the Supreme Sadguru. When people are told this praise of the Father, it is automatically proved that Sri Krishna cannot be a father of anyone. He is a small child, a prince of the golden age. He cannot even be a teacher. He himself sits and studies with a teacher. There are no gurus there because everyone is in salvation. For half a cycle, there is salvation, and for half a cycle, there is degradation. Because there is salvation there There is no need for this knowledge. There is no mention of this knowledge because it is through this knowledge here that you receive salvation for 21 births. Then from the copper age until the end of the iron age, there is a degradation. One more thing Baba clarifies. For half a cycle there is salvation, and for half a cycle there is degradation. So how could Sri Krishna exist in the copper age? It is mentioned in this tree, after Sri Krishna comes, what all has happened. No one is aware of this. There is a deep significance in every aspect, and it is most essential to explain everything. That one is the Supreme Father and the Supreme Teacher. In English, you would only call him the Supreme. Some English words are very good. For instance, Baba is remembering the word drama. A play is not called a drama because there can be a change of actors in a play. If anybody will be ill, the other one will play his role. They say that this world cycle continues to turn, but they don't know how it turns. No one knows whether it repeats identically or whether there is any change in it. They say, whatever is predestined, it is taking place. This is definitely a play which continues to repeat. It is only human beings who have to continue to go around the cycle. Okay, what is the duration of the cycle? How does it repeat? How long does it take to rotate? No one knows this. There are the clans of Buddhists and those of Islam who have parts to play in the drama. There is no dynasty of your Brahmins. This is the Brahmin clan. When there will be the kingdom one after the other, that is called the dynasty of Brahmins. It is called the most elevated Brahmin clan. There is also the deity clan. It is very easy to explain this. One more topic in detail that Baba says. Angels reside in the subtle region. There are no flesh and bones there. Deities are Shri Lakshmi and Shri Narayan, the deities in the corporeal world. Baba says the deities are flesh and bones. Brahma becomes Vishnu and Vishnu becomes Brahma. Why have they portrayed Brahma emerging from the navel of Vishnu? These things do not exist in the subtle region, nor are there any ornaments there. This is why Brahma is portrayed as a Brahmin in a white costume. At the end of his many births, Brahma becomes a poor, ordinary human being. At this time, He wears homespun cotton. Those poor people don't understand what a subtle body is. The Father explains to you that there are only angels there who have no flesh or bones. There cannot be any decoration in the subtle region, but because that has been portrayed in the pictures, Baba grants a vision of it and explains the meaning to you, just as he grants visions of Hanuman. There is no such Hanuman being as Hanuman. They have created many types of picture on the path of devotion. If you say anything to those who believe in them, they become upset. They worship goddesses so much and then sink them. All of that is the path of devotion. From 2-3 days, Baba is explaining one thing more. Where the path of devotion reached, they are trapped up to their necks in the quicksand of the path of devotion. How can they be removed from that? It becomes difficult to remove them from that. Some become instruments to remove others, but they then become trapped themselves. They themselves become trapped up to their necks in the quicksand. That is, they fall into vice, which is the biggest quicksand. These things do not exist in the golden age. There will be no quicksand there physically nor subtly. You are now being made into true deities by the true Father. Many times we hear from human beings we become deities. Today Baba is adding, you are becoming the true deities. Not only the deities, true deities. There is no company of the truth in the golden age. It is here on the path of devotion that you have religious gatherings. People think that everyone is a form of God. They don't understand anything at all. The Father sits here and explains, in the Iron Age, all are sinful souls, whereas in the Golden Age, all are charitable souls. There is the difference of day and night. You are now at the confluence age. You are now at the confluence age. You know both the Iron Age and the Golden Age. Why Baba is saying this? The main thing is to go from this side to the other side. They mention an ocean of poison and an ocean of milk, but they don't understand anything. The Father now sits here and tells you the secrets of actions and neutral actions. People perform actions, but some acts are neutral and others are sinful. In Ravan's kingdom, all actions are sinful. There are body consciousness, they do something good, and there are some desires. There will be name and form. All actions are sinful. There are no sinful actions in the golden age because there is the kingdom of Rama there. They had received blessings from the Father. Ravan curses you. Ravan curses you. This is a play about happiness and sorrow. Everyone remembers the Father at a time of sorrow. No one remembers him at a time of happiness. There are no vices there. Your children have been told in different ways. Baba explains to your children that the sapling is being planted. It is now that the system of planting saplings starts. The Father started the system of planting a sapling. When it was the British government here, it was never printed in the papers that saplings were planted. The Father sits here and plants the sapling of the deity religion. He doesn't plant any other sapling. There are many other religions. A new tree will be grown. For other religions it not will be said. The human beings will be removed from the Iron Age world and a new sapling will be applied. There are many other religions, but the deity religion has disappeared because they became corrupt in their religion and actions. They changed its name. Those who belong to the deity religion will go into the same deity religion again. Everyone has to go into his own religion. Those who belong to the Christian religion cannot come out of that and go into the deity religion. They cannot be liberated from it. Yes, some souls of the deity religion who were converted into the Christian religion will return to their deity religion. Their sign will be coming to know they belong to our own dynasty. They will really like this knowledge and yoga a great deal, and this will prove that they belong to your religion. You need to have broad and unlimited intellects to understand and explain these things. On one side, we have to give the message to the whole world. And wherever the Brahmin children have gone to the other religion, they will be converted and they have to be removed from there. You have to imbibe all of these things, and when you relate them to others, not just to read them from a book, like someone relating the Gita to other people who sit and listen to him. Some are able to recite the verses of the Gita by heart. They all sit and extract their own meanings from it. All the verses are in Sanskrit. It is remembered that if you were to make an ocean into ink and a whole forest into pens, there would still be no end to this knowledge. The Gita is very small. It only has 18 chapters. Some people even wear a tiny Gita around their necks. It has very minute writing. Some have a habit of wearing it around their necks. They make such a tiny locket. Ishu Didi and Lachu Dadi had tiny locket. All Baba's times things were shown to the foreigners when they had come here. In this big family, how it will be shown, and therefore it is kept in the history hall in Panda Bhavan. Baba says, it is all of a second. Once you belong to the Father, it is as though you become a master of the world. Such children even begin to write to Baba, Baba, I am your one-day-old child. They have faith in just one day and instantly write a letter to Baba. Since you have become a child, you are a master of the world. This hardly sits in anyone's intellect. Since this hardly sits in anyone's intellect, we know God and what God makes us into, and we should have this faith. You become the masters of the world. There are no other lands there. All name and trace of them will have disappeared. No one there is even aware that those lands existed. If they did exist, their history and geography would also definitely exist. Those lands don't exist there. This is why it is said that you become the masters of the world. Bharat was a very big continent and there were no other continents. Baba has explained, I am your father and I am the ocean of knowledge. This knowledge is so elevated that we become the masters of the world through it. Who God is, how elevated His knowledge is, and all attainments we receive from Him is also elevated. Our Father is the Supreme. He is the true Father and the true Teacher. He tells us the truth. The teachings He gives us are unlimited. He is the unlimited Guru, and He is the one who grants salvation to everyone. When you sing praise of the One, that praise cannot belong to anyone else. Individual souls, and the praise is different. Shiv Baba's praise cannot belong to anyone else. That can only be when He makes you equal to Himself. Baba is the merciful one. He makes His children belong to Him. And Baba says, you go ahead of me. Therefore you also become purifiers. People write Satnam. You mothers are purifier Ganges. You can be called Shiv Shaktis or those who belong to the clan of Shiva. The Brahma Kumars and Kumaris who belong to the clan of Shiva. Everyone belongs to the clan of Shiva, but creation is created through Brahma, and so you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris only exist at the confluence age. He adopts you through Brahma. First of all, there are you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. If anyone objects, you can tell him, this is a Prajapita Brahma, the one whom the Father enters. Even at that time, Brahma Baba put many questions. We call him Prajapita Brahma. So you have to clear them very well. He is not called God, but God enters him. The Father says, I enter this one at the end of the last of his many births. They portray Brahma emerging from the navel of Vishnu. Acha, so whose navel did Vishnu emerge from? On the path of devotion, nobody asks any question. When they will only listen to what others will tell them. They have shown Brahma in this way, but from where Vishnu emerged, you can paint an arrow indicating vice versa. Vishnu becomes Brahma and Brahma becomes Vishnu. This one emerges from that one and that one emerges from this one. Brahma Baba becomes Vishnu in a second. And then that one takes 5,000 years. These are wonderful things that you can explain while sitting with them. The Father says, Lakshmi and Narayan take 84 births, and then I enter this one at the end of the last of his many births and make him this. This is something that has to be understood. You can't tell anyone, sit down and we will tell you why we call him Brahma. There will be many questions in them. They will not give time. And therefore Baba says, make them sit quietly and tell them. These pictures have been made to show the whole world. We can explain this to you. However, only those who are destined to understand this will understand it. For those who don't understand it, we say that they don't belong to our clan. Although they may go there, they will be part of these subjects. To us, all are poor, helpless ones. Those who are poor in terms of wealth are said to be poor, helpless ones. You children have to imbibe very many points. Lectures have to be given on topics. This is topic Brahma to Vishnu and Vishnu to Brahma. There is this topic, and is this topic any less? They show your arms for Prajapita Brahma and Saraswati. Therefore, two arms are of the daughter. They are not a couple. In fact, the couple is Vishnu. Brahma's daughter is Saraswati. The story of the path of devotion is separate. Shankar too doesn't have a partner. This is why they speak of Shiva and Shankar. What does Shankar do? Destruction takes place through atomic bombs. Baba says everything and also tells about the destruction. How could a father bring death to his children? That would be a sin. The Father in fact takes all of you to the land of peace without any effort. People beat their head to go to land of liberation, but Baba takes all souls back home. Everyone settles his karmic accounts and returns home, because this is the time for settlement. The Father comes to do service. He grants salvation to everyone. You too will first receive liberation and then salvation. These matters have to be understood. No one else knows these matters at all. You can see that some eat your head a great deal, and yet they still don't understand anything at all. Those who want to understand well will come and understand. Tell them, if you want to understand each thing, you have to give some time. Here you are ordered to give the Father's introduction. Each and everything for 7-day course, Baba sits and clarifies it. It has to be very clear in us, so that with humility and very sweetly we can explain to anyone. This is a forest of thorns. Everyone causes sorrow for one another. It is called the land of sorrow. The golden age is a land of happiness. We will explain to you how this land of sorrow changes into the land of happiness. Each and everything we have to understand how golden age will come, heaven will come. That also has to be explained very well. Lakshmi and Narayan were in a land of happiness. Then while taking 84 births, they entered this land of sorrow. How was this one named Brahma? In essence, Baba says, I enter this one and inspire him to have unlimited renunciation. The Father inspires instant renunciation because he has to inspire him to do service. He inspires everything. Many emerged after him, and they were also given names. Those people then show the example of kittens. All of those are told stories. How can there be kittens? A cat would not sit and listen to this knowledge. Sometimes Baba speaks about a monkey and sometimes about the kittens. Baba shows you many ways to serve. If someone doesn't understand anything, tell him final things. Until you understand Alpha, you won't be able to understand anything else. Know the Alpha, remember Alpha. Then when Alpha is understood, other things will also be understood. When they have faith, they will instantly write the letter to the Father that I now belong to you. Otherwise, people will not understand even though you beat your heads. Have faith in this one thing and write it down, otherwise you will forget it. Maya will make you forget it. The main thing is the Father's introduction. Repeatedly Baba is underlining this today. Our Father is the Supreme Father and the Supreme Teacher who tells us the secrets of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world that no one else knows. It takes time to explain this. Until they understand the Father, they will continue to ask questions. Unless they have understood Alpha, they won't be able to understand Beta. They will continue to have doubts for nothing and ask, why do you say it? And that when it is like this in the scriptures, why do you say it? Therefore, first of all, give everyone the Father's introduction. Let them understand who the Father is. Acha, to you sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bab, Dada. The spiritual Father says, Namaste to you spiritual children. Remember the 7-day course. Baba has touched each and every topic today. Baba has given the full 7-day course. Essence for Dharana. Keep the deep philosophy of karma, neutral karma and sinful karma in your intellect and don't perform any sinful actions. Imbibe this knowledge and yoga and then give this knowledge to others. Secondly, do the service of changing ordinary humans into deities by giving this true knowledge of the true Father. Remove everyone from the quicksand of vice. Service means we have to imbibe knowledge and then explain them to others and remove them from the quicksand of vice. Blessing. May you show the proof of your faith by experiencing spiritual intoxication and becoming constantly victorious. What intoxications you should have? You should have the list of intoxications. There will be many. Today Baba is speaking about 4 types. Alaukik spiritual intoxication is your mirror of faith. The proof of faith is intoxication, and the proof of intoxication is happiness. Maya cannot carry out any of her games in front of those who remain constantly happy and intoxicated. You all have come to Madhuban. Your intoxication is raised. Who thinks that Baba has given you the treasure of happiness and fulfilled you? Your journey may be of 2 days or many days. You will be successful and you are taking the treasure of happiness to serve others. Maya cannot enter the kingdom of a carefree emperor. Spiritual intoxication easily enables you to forget this old world and your old sanskars. Therefore, you can note down in your intellect the intoxications and also write it down and practice and experience. Therefore, constantly maintain the intoxication of your soul conscious form, the intoxication of your spiritual life, the intoxication of being an angel, and the intoxication of the future, and you will become victorious. Intoxication of your soul conscious form, your spiritual life, of being an angel, and of the future, and you will become victorious. Slogan: the virtue of sweetness is a greatness of Brahmin life. Therefore, become sweet and make others sweet. Avyakta signal: increase the practice of the bodiless stage, Ashariri and Videhi. Just as the bodiless Bab Dada has to take support of a body in order to make you children bodiless, in the same way, each of you, while in this life and in that body, have to be stable in the stage of a bodiless soul, in soul consciousness, and as a Karavanhar, enable that body to perform actions. That body is a Karanhar, and you are its a bodiless Karavanhar. This stage is known as the bodiless stage. And it is following the Father. The stage of following the Father is to be constantly bodiless, beyond any awareness of your body, to be incorporeal. The stage of following the Father is to be constantly bodiless, beyond any awareness of your body, to be incorporeal. Today Baba said many things to practice. The more there will be practice, there will be increase in the treasure of happiness. Om Shanti. Today Shanti Vanivasi surrendered and trial brothers and sisters. Sister Moini and Sister Jayanti will meet them in the evening at 6 p.m. Have to reach conference hall. There will be yoga, and then Sister Jayanti will meet all the surrender brothers and sisters, and then Sister Mohini will also meet. Related to water, few information will be given, and you will all get the holy package. Department heads have to pay attention. In the evening at 6 p.m. have to reach a conference hall. And those who haven't taken gift on behalf of Brother Brijmohan, they will at 10 a.m. sit in Gyan Moti Bhavan. Smart card should be brought. Collective meditation for everyone will be in the diamond hall. Those mothers for CA service will be in Shantivan. They will contact the Shanti Kunj. Little Myra will exhibit her dance. Do not lose your happiness and do not take sorrow. Baba has always said, be a carefree king. One who does not worry about any form of Maya. Be a carefree king. And Baba always says, whenever he comes, that this is his heartfelt wish. And Baba says, now I want to see that each and every one of my children becomes a royal child. Om Shanti.